Hey everybody, welcome back. Great daily. Let's see, are we still... We're 20th. We got pushed one more down, but still. I mean, you can just see for yourself. He's coming 20th on a daily, even early. It feels good, dude. A daily that's easy to win as well. Well, okay, now that I've gotten to the end. Doesn't seem that impressive. But either way, we're back. With one of the two characters I think we could reasonably beat A20 with on camera. I'll tell ya. Do you hear a crackling? Is it you? It's still crackling, dude. Where the heck is the crackle coming from? It's like there's a freaking campfire inside of the game. Dude, I'm dying. Do you, is that, I hope you can hear it, otherwise this is gonna seem like I've lost my mind. Okay, give me that early zap upgrade. Sound effects. I think I gotta save and quit. Honestly, I think I gotta hit this save and quit button. Yeah, okay, it was Slay the Spire. Why are you crackling so dang loud? That was... I thought I had lost my mind temporarily. Just give it a second. It's booting. It's booting back up. It's loading up all the good cards to give me. Here it comes. Okay. It's back, baby. You're going to see a black screen for a second, but you're going to hear a lot less crackling. Just a gentle crackle. Okay. So we got an upgraded zap. It's not a huge advantage. I like this path right here. Couple of room fights, couple of question marks, a shop, an upgrade, another shop. That's probably a little overkill. And we could always flex here and be like, let's go there. And then another resting spot. Couple options, including an elite fight right here. It's a smooth path. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago. It just is. Sucks pretty bad when you gotta take 7 damage right off the get-go, but it is what it is. Zap. I was gonna say zap dual cast. Gets us where we need to go. But we didn't get dang old zap dual cast. Instead, we're taking 7 damage yet again. 50 out of 71 is functional. Dude, so I know it's not the preferred archetype. We're going risky here. I know it's not the preferred archetype, but I love it, okay? It's gonna seem a little crazy, but I'm gonna go with Omamori so that on the early floor question marks, I can be a little bit more aggressive. You know, if something says like, hey, we'll give you gold, but it's gonna curse you. Nah, 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 you didn't say the magic word. Bro, I hate this game right now. Bro. I'm seriously not having a good time right now. That's not true. I always have a good time in Slay the Spire. Well, that was very fitting. I just don't know if it's popping off the way I want it to pop off immediately here. But we're going to try this elite fight. If we die, well, then maybe it's deserved. You know what I mean? Give me that, because I think this buys us a good amount of time. We're going to get you. We're going to get you. We're going to get you. This time, we might... You know what? Don't. I was thinking we'd use the potion, but I'd rather, you know... Buffer doesn't have to come out on this turn. But it would be nice to get go for the eyes. That's the good stuff. And then we got a pretty thin deck, so we can get buffer on one of his huge hitting turns. Now it might be a little close. We'll see. Okay, so I'm a genius, and that was the smartest move I've ever made. I still do. I mean, claws are win condition, but we kind of need. And absolutely have to rest. But we kind of need a a bailout there. I don't think we can fight that elite. Injury, beam cell. Okay, I would take a beam cell. Decay, beam cell. Decay, dude, we saved ourselves. Zap, zap, beam cell. Echo form. Oh! Now, if we could just stop drawing pure garbage on our first turn, get a little bit of momentum. Who knows? The world could be our freaking oyster, dude. So next turn, we're going to draw a minimum of 10 damage. If I buffer and dual cast, I'll hit you for 19, you'll be a 16. Which is actually 13. And ball lightning generates another lightning. We don't need much. So that's the worst buffer of all time. And yet it's exactly the right play here, mathematically speaking. I do think we want to rebound to get claw coming faster. And I think scaling damage is important. I mean, it's a frigged up situation. Just to be, I hate this fight. This fight is garbage, dude. Don't you dare frail me for 3 turns. You coward. You coward. Let's give it a shot. I mean, we're blocking 18. Got a lot of energy this turn. First option, played twice. How do we break them? Hit him for 12. Take him to 48. 42 with lightning. 38. 35, and he barely splits. But, hey, dude. Excuse me, he doesn't split at 38. I'm about to get hit in the face. No, he split thanks to the lightning. Never mind. Thank God. Okay. I ran the math wrong regardless, but that's irrelevant at the present point in time. So rebound. I think that means we'll get a rebound and a zap. No, just a zap. All right. You know, I don't really understand it, but that's okay. This should get him. It's like a free dual cast. Okay, it worked out. I think a hologram beats another go for the eyes. Dude, it's a slime. I'm willing to give it a shot. That's all I can say, okay? So, like, I think this is stupid and we might die. But I think that it would be a hero's exit. So getting that echo form out there early. It was an extreme chef's kiss moment. So buffer will block 20. That's pretty tempting. I actually think that's a totally solid play here. Buys us a turn of freedom. Whittle him down a little bit more. A doubled up hologram. No, you gotta double up on dual cast. Probably just about the worst way that could have gone. I think we'd honestly like to... I know we take slightly more damage. To make you more killable is worth it. I mean, it's still a little funky here. Don't get me wrong. I guess we really only need to unattack next turn. So yeah, that'll work. Dude, okay, this went way better than expected. Pantograph, oh my god, it's such a huge get. We're not gonna... Maybe we'll rest. What would we upgrade? Dude, we gotta upgrade buffer. That's easy choice. Upgrading buffer is like... This should save us as much HP as a heal, but like, forever. Hate to lose the hologram, but, you know, to get one extra increment is what we want there. So he's going to hit the crap out of us next turn. There's no doubt about that. Simultaneously, and I'm not playing the dual cast yet, we're not sore about it because we really just want Echo Form. And once Echo Form's out there, this is mission accomplished. Early on, anyway. So, if I do 14 damage to you, how much damage are we actually doing? 14 plus 8 plus 3. 25 damage, you'll be at 98. No, 98 plus 6. Or minus 6. You'll be at 92. Okay. $86, $80, $71. I can't hit you. Yeah. Coulda hit you. It's all right. This is what we're looking for. A dual cast. Is really our money turn. Plus, much to my surprise, still got a buffer working. Sorry, I got the almond throat. I think we should rebound. Well, whatever you play first gets played twice. We should rebound, strike then. Because that's a kill. And then you're probably dead soon after. Don't take this as a sign that everything's hunky-dory, by the way. Why not play your slimes, brother? Certainly, I wouldn't go so far as to suggest we're even close to a bad position, but we got lucky with the way things were drawn here. Electro, we don't need 2 Echo Forms, obviously. This is a real tough choice. I think you go Sozu, though. Cracked Core is beautiful, don't get me wrong. And if we were going Frost Focus, which still might be the right call, to be honest. Maybe you got a case there. I love this path, but it forces an elite. But all paths force an elite here. Maybe, you know what? No, I don't think we can risk it. I think we have a run that's worth protecting. Pretty easy choice, honestly. That upgraded buffer is... We only were able to do it even probably thanks to Pantograph, but that upgraded buffer is an incredible gift. So you need to take 5. I don't even know if Claw is what's doing it for us. It's just, it exists as kind of like... you know, it gets stronger over time, which is valuable. And if we get more, we'd like to add them. Certainly, I don't think we need any of those. But we, the Claw is not our main damage dealer. It's really just, I mean, it's Echo Form plus whatever we play first on whatever turn we play it. So I'll tell you, straight up, I'm not taking damage. You can put as many negative dazes into my deck as you want. I'm not losing a buffer for you. Now this turn, I'll lose a buffer for you. But I'm not letting you get the buffer without us getting something great in return. Unfortunately. Oh no, never mind. We're totally fine. We're not gonna... I mean, literally, we can't take damage over the rest of the fight. It's not possible. An upgraded hologram. It's... I think it's worth it. This I don't think is worth it. In some situations maybe, but for the most part, no, I don't think so. Okay, we have expensive cards. We also have cheap cards. So this is... It's a little wonky whether or not this is going to be worth it. And, I mean, you probably don't need me to tell you that drawing a defend that costs 2 is not what you want. Probably we like a rebound ball lightning since it's cheap. Hopefully it'll continue to be cheap. Brought back a hologram. And then brought back a defend that... Thankfully, was the sticker price. This requires a rest, unfortunately. I mean, it's easy choice. We get a lot of value out of this. I wish it was cheaper, but it is what it is. Okay. I think it's another rebounded ball lightning, if you even live here, which you don't. Beam Cell is pretty good. I do think it's worth grabbing. And then a shop. This is important. Straight up, I think I saw Birdface turn and my eyes lit up because I was like, this is exactly what we want. We play enough powers for this to be a reasonably good setup, I think. So we'll go for our smithing first. And, I mean, we only play 2 powers, but it's still 4. We play them every time. Vulnerability being upgraded is really nice. I think hologram being reusable is clear. I need some more defense in my deck, and these kind of artificially extend the defense. I don't say that to be punny. This seems like a bad fight right now. So I really, really appreciate electrodynamics. I do. We are about... We're taking 7? Could be worse, I suppose. You're dead pretty easily. But there's no way we're blocking any of this. So, I mean, effectively, we're taking 16 damage right there. The buffer is, I mean, you know, we could have gotten a double teal out of that, which probably would have been better, but I don't want to say it's too little too late, but it would have been nice to happen faster. So if hologram gets played twice, we don't need to play any other blocks. We'll just go for our biggest attacks. Yeah, you're dead. But we need some help. We need to rest before the elite. That much is, like, obvious. But a self-repair would also be really helpful. Dude, straight up, I know when you add a lot, it's usually a sign that things are starting to go off the rails. I take it as a sign that we're adjusting to the run that's presenting itself. Really wish we didn't have to do this exact fight immediately. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the exact fight. Very slightly different. I guess we should have beam celled you to begin with, now that I think about it, but really we're just going to rely on lightning to hit you. Okay, buffer is what we want to see. And it helps us immensely on this turn. I really think you just want to rebound ball lightning. We really wanted both to hit you. Life goes on. Vulnerability is just horrible here. I think we have to try to kill you. Ooh. That's 30 damage, dude. I hate to say it. And, I mean, between those 2 cards, we know which one's better. But I actually think the defend is higher value as long as we get electrodynamics on the next turn. Which was a big... It's not an easy choice, let me put it that way. We have 34 HP. Give me the dual cast. I hate to say that I was right here, because it's, like, a little funky, but... Okay, we'll be at 18 HP. Dude, okay, I'll take the charge batteries. Is clear. Block is an issue. This is starting to go off the rails just a little bit, but dude, so that's pretty good. Assuming they cost what they say they're gonna cost, I'm a happy man. We take no damage, we do damage. That works for me, dude. We really, to have a good chance, we gotta come pretty close to perfecting these guys. Which is why... Can't afford it. Which is why this is such a bummer. I can't believe it. Look, if you look at what we added to this deck, it's like all defends. Well, it's largely defends recently. But still, we're clinging here. If we get the 40 HP bosses, there's a chance. Because they're weak. And they're cowards. That was not a good play. Plus, they're all low on HP, and we have an AoE like focus deck, so that's where our value lies there. No, I don't think doom and gloom is what we're looking for, but we need to live long enough for that to happen. Okay. It's not great, but we're alive, which was not guaranteed. We're alive with 1 HP. That doesn't leave us in a great spot for the elite fight, to be honest with you. Legitimately, give me the 2 extra energy next turn. Go for the eyes, actually, for next turn, I think could be mission critical as well. 24 damage. Well, I mean, now that I think about it, that might not have been that smart. Frailty's dangerous here. Like a hologram, charge battery, and we're super dead. Okay, we'll start up another one here. It fell off the rails. It looked so good. Why do I build anything that isn't Frost Focus or like creative AI as the defect? Don't be a fool. Dreamcatcher, I've come to see it as not that bad. It's not the relic I want to see the most, but you could do worse. The problem with using dual cast, and you still use it all the time, but the problem with using dual cast, obviously, is you lose your orb, which means you lose your ability. You really should have just struck him 3 times. Slow down. Slow down. Didn't get punished for it, but that was dumb. Which means you lose your ability to do it in the future. But I still think... I mean, you obviously play it pretty much every time it's available. Still 12 damage. You gotta love a fight that essentially you're guaranteed to take 2 damage. There's nothing you could do about it. I mean, if we wanted to play perfect runs, we should go back to A0. You know, this is part of the fun. So I know Dark Orbs are not that well respected, but I think... who's our boss? I should have looked at that first, but yeah, okay. Slime, I think the Dark Orb is A, perfectly fine against, but B, it's also an AoE attack, and I think a Dark Orb is good on Act 1, just to give you a chance against the truly nightmarish elites. Like, it's the only thing that gives you the kind of DPS early where you can take down, like, a Lagavulin in a few turns. I don't think we need Lock On, though. Although, it's vulnerability for orbs, which is kind of interesting, but I don't think it's necessary here. I do think, you know, honestly, FTL is probably worth taking. I'm going to get a little risky here. And this is why we want AoE. Let's draw it immediately, please. Okay, it's all good as long as we just draw it on this turn. Okay, and we did, but now you can't be killed. You just can't be killed by it. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun here. This is gonna make the elite fight quite tricky. You know what? Melter, chill, hologram. I mean, I do like a hologram, I gotta admit. If it looks like we're gonna die, we should honestly just upgrade something that gives us a chance, if possible, maybe to kill the elite. Okay, so this guy, the Dark Orb is going to wake him up. So it's really up to you how you want to do this. I think we're going to wake him up turn 1, so you just pop these. Honestly, dude, I don't know. A buffer saves you from taking 20 HP, but an Echo Form could be worth way more over time. Even not, like, overtime. Could be worth more, like, right off the bat. We know we're going to play Go for the Eyes. We need Doom and Gloom out there. So I think it has to be probably a Defend and then Doom and Gloom go for the eyes. We only take 5 damage. This gets started. You're doing 20 damage again. I mean, obviously that sucks, but now there's no question about it. We have to go for broke. So especially, like, if possible. Let me see. If I Doom and Gloom, and then Doom and Gloom, and then dual cast, I think you're super dead. So we're very lucky, but we still need to find a way to live. And I think we need to start crunching this HP immediately. I'll tell you what, you got me. I'll buy a potion. Vira? Alright, I'll do the sensible thing and I'll rest. And normally you'd look at something like Defrag and you'd be like, this is our play. And I think it is our play. Remember, we're not building a Dark Orb focused deck. We're hopefully trying to get Frost Focus going here. The Dark Orb is just mission critical early on. It did cost us a potion to get it going, though. Keep that in mind. So, I mean, if you want to kill these... Yeah, I was just going to say, you're going to need a little bit more. I don't think we care about Plasma, though. Although it would evoke the Dark Orb as well. But do we really want... You know what? I think we do want more energy. It's just this easy, right? I think it's one of the very few cards in the game you can just look at and be like, I want it. Obviously Hologram gets better, but I think, like, obviously Seek as well, but I got a plan, believe it or not. $12 damage. 10 damage. We're only taking 5. It's a shame our powers don't heal, but no. Basically, if we can start to average 2 HP or less lost per fight, and I know this is ridiculous, but if we start to average less than 2 HP lost per fight, Singing Bolt means we win the run. Now, it's extremely simplified, but it's also, like, mathematically sound. I don't know if we're going to get that. That also means we can never take another card. But for now, I'm like, dude, it's got a chance. Because we made it to this boss, we're going to try for it. And if we lose, we lose. But I'm following the advice from earlier sincerely. What advice is that? Well, if you think the run's going down, you might as well shoot for the moon. I mean, even if you miss, you land amongst the stars. But really, like, the real talk of it... Next turn's gonna suck, dude. The real talk of it is, even if you miss, you didn't really actually lose out on anything. Anyway. So we have to split you. It's a terrible split. But if we didn't do it, we'd be dead, which is way worse. So we really need to kill you. That's the issue. And it's working for now. Oh, we screwed that up so bad. We could have split you as well. It's okay. I think despite my idiocy, we're still in this. Could you just not attack for a turn? Like, we actually got you, but we did mess that up mathematically. That was a very smooth brain play. Hyper Beam is not what we want, but I mean, it's a great card. The only problem is, are you ever like, do we ever want more than one Seek? Yeah, because it replaces itself. So I do think that the Seek is fine. And we will go for the cursed key as well. I'd like to be able to smith cards. I start to see some kind of weird Dark Orb run coming together here. I like this rightmost path. It keeps us flexible. It has a shop, and we haven't bought anything yet so far. 18 damage turn 1 is a comical disaster for me, but it is what it is. So we need Frost. That's really the next thing for this deck. Seek. Hold on. We actually, I don't think we want Doom and Gloom. I think we like Go for the Eyes because it saves us 6 damage. We get Zap. Give me a dual cast. Give me one of these. Give me a Seek. Ah, dude. 10 damage. Now, I'm like, I hate to say it, I think we screwed it up again. I think we just need some defense here. But at least we're not taking any damage this time. And the lightning will do its trick. But we would love a self-repair, too. That's just obvious, but... There's a very good chance, 75% chance if we play nothing, you die. You're already dead. Even better. Now you, unfortunately, you're going to take 8, which should leave you at 9. We can't kill you, so we're destined to take 2 damage. This deck needs a little bit of work. Or, can we just outpace our own failure? The answer to that question is no. I swear there's a rule in this game. No matter how much garbage you add to your deck, turn 1, you're always going to draw strikes and defense. They're the only cards in the game. We need some sort of defense here via our Seek. I think if we Seek Hologram, we can Seek Hologram FTL. It's 5 block, assuming the FTL would even work. It's 3 block, by the way. FTL didn't work. That's not a great start. Yeah, things... This is not a good enough deck to survive this floor. That's important, though. Still only 3 block. We can Seek Ascender's Bane. Alright, well, that's horrible. We're on, you know, just trying to stay alive watch right now. Could hit you for 40. You'll be at 18. Can't help but notice, mathematically, that works out pretty nicely for us. Yeah, I think we do want this. Just the ability to gain HP. Dude, honestly, I think we need to anchor. And then you know what? Let's go for it, dude. Give me the Sling of Courage. If we can get some block up on turn 1, who knows? The world, I mean, on this fight, it's not specifically that good. So, like, right off the bat, it looks pretty bad, is the thing. But, like, we will dual cast. I want Doom and Gloom. Any AoE I'll take, but... 18 damage, huh? So I think we can hologram and then throw another Doom and Gloom at the wall. We're only taking 6 damage. Nothing to cry about yet. There's a very weighted yet, though. Okay, 22 damage. Well, the bite cannot kill you. FTL's not even going to garner a draw. I think you just play 2 defense. Take 11. No, we take 12. And we live. I think we need Frost. That is extremely clear. So let's rest. We're going to be at 26 HP. That's pretty terrible. Are we really? We have 4 energy? Let's try to get this Echo Form pumping. And we'll dodge the elites. I hate it. Because now I'm scared. That's not where you want to be. You know, the fear is going to influence the way that we play the game. But I think with Echo Form Bite, and to a lesser extent some of our other options, I feel like there's now like a way through this for us. Surely, by the way, we can get to enough damage here to at least kill you. Even if it's via 2 bites, which I admit has no blocks, but... That's a big yikes, brother. 32, 34. Please take next turn off. I mean, would you hit for 38? I would probably hit for 38, knowing that the next turn might be a little touchy. You're doing 18 damage. You son of a gun. You're gonna get us. I really thought we were getting somewhere on this one. Well, thanks for watching regardless. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button, of course. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We'll be back with the Ironclad. We were trying some stuff and it didn't work. It happens. See you then.